If you're one of the many people who don't buckle up when you get into a car, maybe some of the statistics that I'm going to tell you will make you change your mind. Motor vehicle crashes are the number one cause of death for the first 30 years of a person's life. Yet more than half of the people killed in car crashes died because they don't wear their seatbelts. A seatbelt is the most effective way to save your life if you're in a vehicle accident, and still 1 out of every 7 people don't buckle up when they get into a car. They can prevent drivers and passengers from being ejected from a vehicle, and it reduces the risk of death by 45%. Of the people that are ejected from a car, 3 to 4 will die from injuries. Teenagers are among the highest percent of the population who don't wear their seatbelts, and boys are more likely than girls to not wear them. In 1 year alone, vehicle crash deaths cost nearly $70 billion a year for medical bills and loss of work for the employees. Along with the cost of injuries, you can receive fines. And right now in Washington State, fine for not wearing a seatbelt is $136. It not only goes on your driving record, but it costs your insurance rates to go up as well. I know from personal experience how dangerous not wearing a seatbelt is. My boyfriend was ejected out of a vehicle and hit a tree and died from massive head trauma. I too almost died in '95 from a vehicle accident where I was not wearing a seatbelt. We were driving around, killing time on our 30-minute lunch break, and we went up what's known in Forks as the A Road. It's just an old road that goes into the middle of nowhere, and it's a really pretty drive. We were heading back on our way from lunch, and the driver took the corner too fast, lost control, and we rolled the vehicle 3 times and went into a rock wall, and the vehicle was engulfed in flames and exploded. I was thrown out of the sunroof, and the passenger in the back seat was thrown out the back window as well. And I received 186 stitches in my head and 2.5 years of reconstructive surgery to repair the damages. It's been 22 years now, and I am still dealing with daily migraine headaches, numbness to the side of my forehead, and when it's cold outside, it's extremely painful. All of it could have been avoided, and I wouldn't have to deal with all these things had I just simply buckled up. The distance of a trip being too short, or the fact that a seatbelt's uncomfortable, or you just forget, are not good enough reasons to die. You never know what's going to happen, and things can take place, accidents can happen in just a short distance. So I hope the next time that you get into a vehicle, you remember the things that I've told you about today and how important wearing seatbelts can be, and that they can save your life.